Back. Oh no, hey, Seraph, we're back. Don't worry, don't go back, go away. No, we're in the waiting room. The Rock and Jima waiting room. Time to tell everyone, actually. Okay, yeah, so, yes, yes, I'm back. Everyone is back, hopefully. There we go. Okay, we are in the Rock and Jima waiting room, and yeah, actually it's just a Twitch channel of Monster Hunter. So let me just open that one up. So yeah, starting. Oh well, no. Yeah, a lot of people waiting here already. I'm just opening the stream window already. So yeah, we have a few more. Yes. Okay. What? Should I send it to you?
You said that.
Okay. Yeah. Wait a second. Okay. So the whole story with the rich people. Basically, what happened is that rich guy died. Rich guy wanted, to dodge taxes because even if everyone is still getting millions, billions at times, it's a thing with rich people. They do not want to pay taxes. It's the inheritance tax. Which, I mean, here's the thing. If everyone, especially the rich people, paid their normal taxes continuously, I think we can actually talk about maybe getting rid of inheritance tax, because it does kind of suck that, especially when you're just not, most normal citizens just inherit shit and have to pay taxes on top, which is just kind of, even if they don't gain a lot from that. Like, for example, my dad had to pay inheritance tax because, when his father died, they got a house and some other stuff, and that still was worth stuff. Not a lot, because they had to split it between three, and then the fourth one was a greedy fuck who wanted it all, and there was a whole legal battle. But other story. Anyway, what happened? Rich guy. Inheritance tax thresholds should be way higher. That is also fair. Yeah. Again, I would say we can talk about if rich people started paying their normal taxes more and in higher parts. We can talk about even lowering the amount they have, and lowering or even getting rid of inheritance tax. We can talk about that. But as of now, that's that. Anyway, the thing is that
I am not where you are.
What?
Look.
Wait, I can't see it from here.
I can.
What is that?
That's the link you sent me.
Yeah, that's Monster Hunter.
But it's not where you are.
Oh, no, that is just I removed the chat and
Different picture.
Okay, everyone, I need to do some troubleshooting because Agonia has definitely some.
I never use Twitch. Sorry.
I am back from tech support. You need something?
I try to see if it's the same now.
Ah, wait.
Nope.
It's the same. It's the website.
Oh, okay. Just stood out from the side.
Yeah. Okay. Like, inheritance tax, like, if you own something that can be reasonably called an estate, then yeah, inheritance tax is fair. Most people just want to leave a house and some savings. Yeah, that's the thing. Most people don't even, don't leave a lot behind, so, yeah. But rich people? Like, company-owning rich people? No. And that's the thing. They wanted to set up a fund, because then you don't need to pay inheritance tax on that. But they fucked up. The fund wasn't ready and approved before the guy died. They then tried to sue, but the lawyers and the judges were all like, no, you have to legally pay that. And so now Germany just in one fell swoop got 4 billion euros. 4 billion euros.
Well, if you count like the Americans.
What? If you count like in English, people use billion.
No, in Britain they use both. At least according to Wikipedia.
Really, they use milliards?
Yeah, should.
Is milliards a thing in Britain? What the fuck is your identity crisis, you island? Why are you not normal? Just like, oh yeah, we use the metric system, except not always. Choose one. God. It's like, it wouldn't happen to more deserving family. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh hey, there's stuff like, oh, we can't, for example, there were people, there's stuff like, oh, we can't really do stuff like, a universal income for every child, like child coverage, because it would be so much money. But here's the thing, that inheritance tax alone gave them 166% of the needed amount. And that is, again, if they don't dodge taxes, this is what the rich people would actually contribute to the country. This is why you can actually run economies in, this is why you can actually run capitalist economies in Victoria 3, because Victoria 3 is inherently unrealistic game that thinks that people will pay their taxes. And yeah, if they did, like, holy shit, do you know, like, imagine if Jeff Bezos paid his taxes. Amtrak would be funded forever. Amtrak could blow money on so many high-speed railway extensions, it would be insane. No. Here's the thing. If your company is operating in the country, you can still tax them. I mean, if someone is leaving the country to dodge taxes, you could make that just literally a fucking crime. And what will they do? Leave? No! Then it's a crime. Then we can just drag them back. Pay taxes overnight for stories of capitalist children. Yeah. But hey! But what if we let them evade them, because then money might trickle down? Wait, they're hoarding it? Oh no. Are we being scammed here? Fair enough. And here's the thing. A lot of rich people wouldn't leave the country. It's not that easy. And also, here's the thing. if Europe, like the European Union, makes a, okay, we will prosecute tax dodgers together. A lot of countries will just not do anything against that because, like, what would you do? Like, imagine this: Crete or stuff. They would be like, "Oh yeah, we're already a tax haven, but like, yeah, the moment the European Union clamps down on that, they will bend. They cannot allow themselves to be in the literal shooting range of the European Union. Like, the thing is, we could just blockade Crete. They would change their laws overnight. Yeah, shit is property. That's it. Property taxes. Jank them up. And, like, suddenly, the last countries you can, like, go to that would take you, quote unquote, are, like, the African nations won't. I mean, maybe some try, but again, blockade, problem, they won't do it. Then you have, and who's left then? You want to go to Russia? I mean, a French guy did, and his career is over now. So, I don't know if he's even rich anymore. Who knows? You won't go to, yeah, or Liechtenstein. Like, we should maybe actually get rid of Liechtenstein. I mean, genuinely, Liechtenstein has no right, has no means to exist. It's just it's a really shitty monarchy. That's one thing, but also, like, yeah, you wanna try Cuba? Cuba wants your money. North Korea? Wow, that's the dumbest idea. So yeah, that's what currently is happening, and I just translated like one tweet about that, and people are going bonkers. It's like, yeah, I get it. It just, I think like there is this feeling of finally. God. Oh God, are you? Oh no! By the way, the moment people move to Prospera in fucking Honduras, I can guarantee you that Honduras will be like, wait, if we tax them all now, we fix everything in our budget at once. Like, I mean, that's the reason why rich people always go to. It's always the end goal is fascism, because they need one lackey in absolute power who just doesn't tax them and extorts someone else. Because that's the thing. Rich people are reliant that a state exists and functions and takes care of all the people in it, because else there would be no business, no workers, no nothing. But at the same time, they do not want to provide a cent. And this is always the end goal, because while after World War II, a lot of rich people saw it more as their, they definitely saw it more as, we support some social policies. We don't want this shit to happen again, This keeps things better. It was a deal. But the thing is, the moment the generation changes, the next one is just like, I want to keep all the money for myself. The deal will never work out. It's when we talk about, for example, about Maximilian I of Mexico, a guy that genuinely wanted the best for the country, who, you know, if not for everything in the political sphere, could have even succeeded, you know, with a little bit more goodwill and a little bit more trust from the people, and building up Mexico and generally going into the history books as maybe one of, you know, the good rulers of a country. But I can guarantee you, his offspring wouldn't. Because the moment someone inherits something without doing a little bit for it, they're just going to be greedy fucks. And that's always the case. Well, God damn it! I don't even see if people saw my post that we are going to that we went to the to the other waiting room. You know what? In the meantime, we're waiting. Same with Ludovic Napoleon, had some generally good plans for the Netherlands, but then they just had to invade Russia and officially next to the Netherlands. We have to draft more troops. Yeah, that's actually, that is also just such a story where you're like, yeah, he was genuinely like, no, I'm gonna fix the Netherlands. And the irony was, in that case, from what I know, the people actually liked him. They were surprised. They were like, wow, that is a nice guy. Maybe he can fix shit. And then, yeah, Napoleon came and was like, no, I need more manpower. Yeah. In the meantime, time to boost my side project a bit again. I definitely need to get some new material for that for long. I hate being stuck a bit in a creative ditch. It really sucks. For everyone who doesn't know, kind of started, restarted a side project on Blue Sky, made a new account. So, you know, if you're interested in stuff like, you know, small stories or tidbits from like personal fictional universe of like a mercenary crew on a carrier ship in space. If you're interested in like, oh hey, a bit of unique storytelling stuff, you can see the retweets on my main account all the time. And yes, there are girls, and yes, it's unhinged. Ludovic Napoleon was the last legitimate king of the Netherlands, is an opinion I hold most unironically. Fair enough. I mean, here's the thing. The thing is, to rule a country is always to rule on, you know, like the people saying like, oh hey, but that's why they have the whole divine right and bloodlines and shit, because then they don't need to legitimize themselves, because Ludovic Napoleon is like, again, people were behind him. He had the will of the people and he had the good intentions, and it's like, yeah. Mandat van der Himmel. I mean, that would be the case in terms of the Netherlands, so... And what? Let's actually switch over. There we go. If it just randomly starts now, everything will be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're talking about, like, you know what? This is waiting for Monster Hunter content, and yet we are talking heavy politics again. Did it start? Don't think so. Let's reload. Yeah, reload the page.
The games that are out now, plus new info on upcoming titles. This includes behind-the-scenes info from our developers, so be sure to watch until the end. Now, let's take a look at today's first title.
It's interesting that they say we do this for Monster Hunter, but they do more than Monster Hunter. God damn it, Capcom.
It's a promise.
Okay, so more Pragmata stuff.
We're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
Yeah.
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
You know what's very funny about this?
See that getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
I mean, this is an old trailer for Pragmata, so... Just turning down it. What I find fascinating is that they introduced their corporation with like, oh yeah, we have a new lunar filament and also and advanced AI. I just think like the future of ChatGPT, it can not only generate really shitty artwork, it's like print myself a modernist house, and it's just the thing generates the house. It just looks awful, and every architect is like, this is shit. And then some tech bros are like, no, this is the future. And then the house collapses because the AI can't do static. Oh yeah, they're super evil, I guess. But also you're on the moon and in space, and you have a small girl, and she's cute. I generally want to play that game. Like that is on my radar, you know?
I said I am D.
Okay. Look. How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Is she cute?
Introducing Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata. An all-new science fiction action adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026.
Took a while.
Today we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata. Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
Probably a lot.
Now they must work together to return to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android.
So, sorry,
This is how
inject
an
that dynamic
unlikely
into my
adventure
veins.
between
That's
a human
just very
and
good.
android begins.
It has been done a lot, but
A
still.
mix of puzzle and action. In Pragmata, combat begins with disarming the
man.
enemy's armor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage. This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor. And
Okay.
now it's Hugh's turn. Take aim at the enemy's weak points.
You fucking shoot the
Passing
legs
more
again.
blows increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging bots. What enemy will you hack first? What weapon will you use?
Öffne Norma.
Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat, and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success.
I love how it
We
really...
can't wait for you to try this compelling new combat system.
this could be really good or just really bad.
AI-controlled lunar research station. In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything, from microchips to cars and giant structures.
Yeah,
Now, however,
I wanted to say that. How much do we want to bet that this was a Resident Evil game before? This feels so much like this was a Resident Evil game. On the moon or so.
To move around the lunar research station. You will also need to hack the systems blocking your progress.
That's a good question. Can it 3D print trains?
You and Diana can explore this world together.
Yeah, this smells like a Resident
Pragmata will be
Evil
available on
game.
PlayStation 5,
Like an ex-Resident Evil
Xbox
game.
Series X, S, and Steam.
Yeah! I need to stream Revelations too. At
We'll
some
also
point,
have
yeah.
Public hands-on for Pragmata.
Oh, do I need to go to Gamescom
Experience
again?
the gameplay you just saw firsthand, including the thrilling combination of puzzle and action combat.
I can see that, you know...
We are looking forward to many more events where you can.
You
get
know,
your hands
no,
on
Claire, this
Pragmata.
was a Resident Evil game, and you know why? This was probably Barry or some other, you know, beeline
Please look out
character
for
from
more
the series,
information on Pragmata
and
on
she
our official
was
social
an
channels, website and store.
Eve copy from, you know, Resident Evil 7.
And don't forget
But they probably were like,
to add
the
Pragmata to
gameplay
your
doesn't
wish
fit
list.
as well with, you know, just the typical mutant powers, so they made it robots. I can guarantee you that is how it developed. That like small girl was actually a bioweapon, and then they were like, you know, maybe
Check out
make
the
it a
latest
robot
trailer
android.
for Sagat.
番組をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。ストリートファイター6のディレクター中山です。本日は私から皆様に最新情報をお届けいたします。6月5日に任天堂スイッチ2にもストリートファイター6を発売することができました。より多くの方々にゲームを遊んでいただいて、開発一同大変嬉しく思っています。また先日イヤー3に登場するキャラクターのラインナップも発表させていただきました。イヤー3ではサガット、クリムゾンバイパー、アレックス、そしてイングリッドが登場する予定です。さて本日はイヤー3最初に登場するサガットの映像を少しだけではありますがご用意いたしました。どうぞご覧ください。
Yeah, I know. Legit the reason why I'm thinking like, oh god, do I want to get back into Street Fighter? But she's in Season Pass 3. Like, I like Crimson Viper. I literally mained her in 4 a while. I have her actually in a diorama. Like, I have a collector's edition from Street Fighter 4. And she's in there, and it's pretty cool. Crimson Viper is very hot. Yeah. God. Wow, they still need to wait a whole month.
The Emperor of Muay Thai, Sagat, is ready for battle. Players can also get the World Tour experience with Sagat deep in the mountains of Thailand. The Emperor makes his landing on August 5th. To prepare for Sagat's release, the Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will be available starting from July 4th. Premium rewards include Sagat's Wanderer avatar gear. And we've also prepared some throwback stickers and emotes. From Sagat's days as the boss of the original Street Fighter. We're also increasing the amount of content in the Fighting Pass that can be used in Fighting Ground.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Use EX Color.
Okay.
Kin's EX Color.
Yes.
Come on. Now's not the time for jokes.
As well as art and effects to use with the game's Challenger customization feature. We're also prepping music tracks to use in fights and more for players. Please check it out. Finally, we have information about the long-anticipated Outfit 4 content. Check out the designs of the 7 characters that will receive Outfit 4 content with the Sagat update. Cammy, Luke, Chun-Li, Manon, Jamie, Kimberly, and Aki. We're continuing work on Outfit 4 content for these characters. And of course, are working on Outfit 4 for the rest of the roster. So please stay tuned.
I don't know what to say a lot, but like, yeah.
本日の情報は以上となりますが、いかがだったでしょうか。今回ご紹介したキャラクターやファイティングパスなどについて皆様にお届けできるよう開発チーム一丸となって最終調整に取り組んでおります。後日サガとのメインプレイトレーラーの公開も予定しておりますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。これからもストリートファイター6をどうぞよろしくお願いします。
Next, an update from Capcom Esports. We'd like to tell you about the Capcom Pro Tour, a global competition for the world's best players. Players the world over will battle it out in regional qualifying tournaments. The Capcom Pro Tour 2025 Singles Tournament Tour is now accepting entries. Anyone is welcome to join. Compete for a spot in the Capcom Cup 12 tournament, which will determine the world champion. Just like last year, the tournament will be held in the Ryogoku Kokugikan Arena in Japan. The champion of this year's tournament will once again receive a whopping $1 million prize. You won't want to miss out on the intense battles this year as players fight to become world champion. For more information about the tournament schedule and how to enter, check the Capcom Esports website. This acclaimed new fusion of action and strategy Kunitsugami
I mean, that is
Path of
already
the
out for a
Goddess
year,
has released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
I guess. God damn
In
it,
this
Capcom.
original Japanese-inspired world, with exhilarating dance-like sword action, strategize and fight alongside villagers as you enjoy this unique game experience. You can also use the new features of the Switch 2 and play using mouse controls. Have fun playing with the controls you want. Compatible with handheld mode. You can enjoy the game
This
anytime,
implies that some
anywhere.
games aren't compatible with handheld mode though. If they need to say it, that means there are games that can't do it.
Path of the Goddess
I guess.
is available now.
Fair point.
Also, the action and strategy is further enhanced with the new extra content, Otherworldly Venture, added to all available platforms. In the Otherworld beyond the Torii gates, protect the maiden from nightly attacks of the sea. As you earn rewards by outlasting each wave of enemies. On an ever-changing battlefield, determine who will fight and win, and how to best use your rewards. Aim for a high score amid infinite strategies in this challenging and satisfying gameplay mode.
Yeah, I don't know what to say right now. This is just, yeah, Capcom. We know. We're not here for that.
Following its initial release on July 19th last year, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, will celebrate its one-year anniversary next month. We have prepared a small token of our appreciation for the many fans who have played the game.
What?
Presenting Yashichi Waves, a Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game to 8-bit style.
Ah, okay.
This can be obtained in a free update available at a later date to both new and existing players. Please look forward to the update coming soon. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, is available now on all shown platforms. Try the game's unique experience for yourself now. Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles. 8 action and fighting games
fair.
make their returns, including
It's
the
actually, like,
legendary
Kunitsugami
Capcom
actually
vs.
looks
SNK
pretty good.
series. Enjoy training mode and a gallery featuring sounds and artwork, as well as easy-to-use one-button specials. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is available now. Reclaim your destiny. A remaster from the swordplay action series Onimusha. A memorable cast of characters returns to weave their deep and complex tale anew.
I mean, I need to go through the Onimusha games also at some point, shouldn't I?
The remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is available now. Onimusha Way of the Sword. The next entry in the swordplay action game series is coming in 2026. Set in early Edo period Kyoto, the protagonist, Miyamoto Musashi, will face his formidable rival, Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold? Stay tuned for more.
Okay.
Capcom Digital Sale is here. Monster Hunter Wilds
Onimusha
is on
vs. Neo
sale
3
for the
head-to-head.
first time.
Holy shit, 2 cake situation is
The
all I'm
most
saying.
evolved action and improved immersion in any Monster Hunter to date.
god!
Also,
What
make sure to
string of
check out
shitty
other Monster Hunter
buzzwords was
games.
that?
In celebration of the horror series' latest thrilling news, Resident Evil games are on sale at great prices. But that's not all. Dragon's Dogma 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, Ace Attorney titles, and more are on sale too. Don't miss out on this great chance to pick up these must-play hit games. From the creators of the latest Resident Evil.
Yeah, they said that already.
開発のコンセプトは病みつきになる恐怖というのを掲げてるんです。恐怖を乗り越えるね気持ちよさ。そこの
Big year next year for Capcom next
出
year.
るんですよね。それ自体がもっとやりたい、遊びたいっていう中毒性を生む。そこに徹底的にフォーカスしてみたら怖いけどゲームとしても楽しい、そういうのが作れるんじゃないかなっていうのがビッグゲームの出発点でした。
バイオハザードレクイエムは、
Are they going to do a stalker again? Oh god, no.
ゲームとなってます。バイオハザードで一番重要なのは恐怖体験だと思うんですけれども、今作においてはその恐怖体験っていうところに、しっかりとフィーチャーした内容に仕上がっているんじゃないかなと思ってます。
I hate stalkers. You had a game without them in 4, but
FBI 捜査官グレース・アッシュ
she is cute though.
内向的で怖がり。バイオハザードとしては割と新しいタイプのキャラクターを作ろうとしています。
Is it though?
同じ目線で
Is it
一緒になって
though?
怖がれるこういうキャラクターを狙っています。物語の中でもちろん彼女も恐怖を克服し成長していくんですけども FBI 捜査官なので銃の扱いも慣れてますし冷静な
I see, very inspired by 2.
そういうキャラクターになってます。レオンを主人公にしようっていうのは実はずっとあったんですけどもどうしてもレオンを使ったバッチバチのホラーっていうのが割と難しくて落ちてきたバケツにびっくりするとかそういうレオンってそんなみんな見たくないやろ。
Actually, it's more because he suplexes people now.
っていうのがやっぱりありましたけど
Like, the stalker is getting face planted by Leon.
ご覧になって分かるようにグレース自身がすごいいろんな目に遭うんですね。 PV で断片的には入ってるんですけれども逆さずり一つとっても顔の赤らみ高揚感であったりとかうっ血してる表現、あとは髪の毛もかなり力を入れてまして自分たちでスタッフと一緒にプロの方を呼んで実際にウィッグを使ってそこからシミュレーションして CG に落とし込んだりとかもしています。
バイオハザードレクイエムはですね、一人称視点と三人称視点2つの視点で自由に切り替えながら遊ぶことができます。
It's like, oh, can we use Leon? Not really, he suplexed grandmas. Oh, can we use Chris? He punched a boulder.
二人称視点だとキャラクターの肩越しでの視点というところでアクションそういったところがよく見えるゲームプレイになると思いますのでアクションが好きだなって思う方には三人称視点の方がおすすめです。
滅菌作戦以降30年近く経つんですけどもゲームの舞台として登場します。
その当時アンブレラ事件っていうのでシリーズがヒットしてそれ以降もさまざまなキャラクターたちが、いろんなラクーンシティで起きた事件をきっかけに立ち向かっていくようになったり人間成長したりそこに今回この表現のメスを入れるっていうのが作り手としてはやっぱりかなり緊張感を持って臨ませてもらったっていうのが大きかったですね。
ラクーン事件に関わったもしくはラクーン事件に巻き込まれて大きく人生を変わってしまったり、命を落としてしまったりとそういった登場人物がたくさん出ます。レクイエムは彼らに向けての言葉通り鎮魂でありもっと言うとバイオハザードシリーズラクーン事件アンブレラをきっかけに生まれたシリーズのある種一つの区切りという意味で
Oh yeah, true.
レクイエムというタイトルをつけています。
And also the fact that you know the outbreaks are just outbreaks. They're not like the end. it's never the end. It's always just perpetual
30周年記念タイトルの
terror.
に恥じぬようなゲームと
Why are you
して
telling that?
リリースしたいなというふうに思っております。
グレースの母親は
大きく方針を転換してですね、
実写映画を目指すというところで
Further interviews with the creators that didn't fit into today's presentation.
Maybe don't make it look live action.
On the
I don't know.
Resident Evil portal. Register your Capcom ID to see the rest.
ラクーンシティっていうところは基本触っちゃいけないもんだと。
Get ready, hunters. The guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter showcase for you.
Finally. Go on, give us nothing.
皆さんこんにちは。モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。おかげさまで多くのハンターの皆様に楽しんでいただいております。本当にありがとうございます。今日はタイトルアップデート第2弾の情報をディレクターたちと一緒にご紹介したいと思います。それではご紹介いたします。
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズアートディレクター藤岡要です。お願いします。
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズディレクターの徳田です。よろしくお願いします。
はい、それでは早速ですが無料タイトルアップデート第2弾のプロモーション映像をご覧ください。どうぞ。
I love how this trailer is just kind of crap from the start. Like he just shows up and it's like, okay, I guess. Guess. Okay, now the stream is just lagging for me, great. So Uftuna and Lagi. Okay, what the fuck?
Great, more useless shit.
Yep.
Get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
Maybe underwater combat?
I swear, if they scripted that, that would be the biggest insult to everyone. Hey, 2 monsters, wow! I guess. Or is it... Oh, no! They're doing both! I guess Monday we will stream a bit of Monster Hunter.
いよいよ皆様にラギアクルスのお話ができる日がやってまいりましたと。
They won't have big impact, I tell you that.
これ本当に
Serious ammo was already in game files, so you know what it does.
すごい期待されてて、今回ようやく皆様に、登場させることをお知らせできたと。実はモンスターハンタートライっていうタイトルからラギアクルスっていうのが出てるんですけど、
And he was underwater, so you know, as if it needs that.
まあ立ち上げましょうってなって、まあ売りになる遊びとかを水中戦とかも作ろうみたいなのがあって、でその水中をよりちゃんと面白くするにはラギアクルスが結構面白くならんといかんっていうのもあって、でもともとレウスのライバルみたいな立ち位置をちゃんと作ろうみたいな、まあいろんな精鋭を集めてラギアチームみたいなの作ってね。
その時に モンスターの担当してたのはまた徳田。
そうですね、藤岡さんがディレクターで、僕が初めて最初から企画の立ち上げから調整してリリースするところまで担当させてもらったメインモンスターというところで、チームラギアですね、みんなが日々より良いモンスターにするために意見とかアイデアっていうのをぶつけ合いながら、より良いモンスターに仕上げていく経験っていうのはなんか振り返ってみるとクリエイターとしてもすごい大事な時間を過ごさせてもらったなみたいに思うようなモンスターですね。
そうね。ワイルズでのこだわりっていうのをちょっと皆さんにご説明したいと思うんですけど、
今回は水中ちょっとアクセント的なイベント的な
Yep, they didn't bring it back.
やっぱり地上でもやり取りしていただくような設計に変えましたので、
that's such an insult.
プレイヤーのアクションできる幅っていうのも広がりながらそこに対応しつつ、しかもそのラギアクルスらしさみたいなものを残したアクション設計にするというところがまず一つこだわったところです。ラギアクルスってトライの時からそうだったんですけど、水中でのこのシルエット、縦に伸びた時のシルエットっていうのは本当にかっこよくて、
Here's the thing. Do underwater combat or don't do anything at all. It will just be a shitty gimmick forced into the fight.
ないんですけれども、ちょっとイベント的な水中のアクションっていうのも今回なんとか実装することができましたので、そこも含めて楽しんでいただけるようなモンスターに仕上がったんじゃないかなと思います。
I know some people are like, oh, but we're underwater again. No, it's not underwater combat. Just it will just break up the fight.
そこはね、なんかあります。
久しぶりにこうやって出てくるので、全ての人がね楽しんでもらいたいので、操縦コンとかも、ちょっとなかったのを出させていただいて、全種類揃えさせてもらってます。
僕たち思い入れ強いモンスターってことも今のスタッフたちも本当に分かってくれてますし、本当に一生懸命取り組んでくれました。
なかなか面白い仕上がりになってると思います。
チェックするときに担当じゃない子たちとも見に来たりとかするぐらいBGM とかもすごく
そうね。ぜひ遊んでいただいてね、その辺はね、注目していただけたらと思っております。
High rank 31. It's like, yeah, cool. No, it is gonna be worthless again.
The armor's worthless anyway.
Yeah, the armor is gonna be worthless. The weapons are gonna be worthless. Why?
4の無印が実は海外版出てなくて 4G から出てるので、海外の人も結構セルレギウス馴染みある人も多いんじゃないかなと思うんですけど、ちょっと今回のセルレギウスどんな感じになってるかっていうちょっと説明を軽くでもしてもらいたい。
もともとセルレギウスは結構旋回能力高くて、レウスと違ってちょっと小回りの利く感じとスピーディーなやり取りみたいなもともとのコンセプトにあったんで、そのあたりちょっと今回なんですね。
モンスターハンター 4G の時も僕がメインプランナーとして、自ら概要から調整まで行った最後のモンスターなんですけど、足の攻撃だと人輪をうまく使ってもうテンポ感を作っていって、で後ろの回し切りを使って仕留めてくるようなタイプのモンスターなんですけど、4G の時にモーションの子が提案してくれて面白かったのが斜めのキックしながら移動するみたいなアクションがあったんですけども、上下左右にステップするモンスター多くても斜め方向にしかも攻撃あたりを出しながらやるモンスターっていうのはあまりいなくて、そこの特徴がすごく面白いモンスターだなと思ってました。で今回もその部分っていうのをアップグレードして自分のアクションをぶつけていきながら遊べるようなモンスターとしてセルレギウスは機能してくれてるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。今ご紹介しましたラギアクルスとセルレギウスはいずれも星8の歴戦の個体としてフィールドに登場するようになります。かなり強力なモンスターになってはおりますので、腕に自信のある方はぜひチャレンジしてみてください。
Okay, so at least a few more for decorations farming, but armor is worthless. Like, this is gonna be the interesting armor.
Arch-tempered monster. We'll have arch-tempered Uth Duna appear for a limited time. You'll be able to forge the new armor sets, Uth Duna Gamma and Feline Uth Duna Gamma. Arch-tempered Uth Duna will arrive in the future as an event quest and free challenge quest. Crafting the final weapon in a tree allows you to use that weapon as layered equipment.
Wow.
This is not a PvP game.
For
Doesn't
Artian
need to be
weapons,
there.
you'll
Stop
get
it.
it after fully
I mean, that's the
reinforcing
thing.
Rarity 8
Especially in RPG multiplayer games, you shouldn't be able to hide what you're wearing.
For Palico
You
weapons,
should, everyone should literally see what you're wearing, because first of all, that's also a source of accomplishment that you can show off.
we're adding
Layered
brightness
shit
settings
just
and filter effects
destroys that.
Third degree, yes.
Ah. A cool photo
in the
mode.
character display tab, you'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred, and more. We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use.
Yeah, I mean, what should I say? We got one more monster, but it's just like,
You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma.
why?
As for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and shield, will be added. You'll also now be able to select which support hunters participate in quests. Furthermore, by playing with content added in the update, you'll be able to obtain a myriad of rewards. Event quests that allow you to forge special equipment. Quests that make it easier
That's still
to
a wrong.
obtain armor spheres and
That's still a wrong
decorations.
thing to solve that.
Doesn't even solve it. Just
Yes, it's more like that. You know that that armors could look shit when you go stats over looks, and it's like then the stat system sucks.
Available for a limited time.
Like if you design your game well, the good armor will look good. But they don't do that even in MMOs anymore, because here's the thing, you need to make great armor look shit, because then you can sell skins. That's the thing why they're doing it. That is so weird. I guess if you like guitars.
ゲームの方ではですね、期間限定で配信予定のイベントクエストをクリアすることで、こちらのギターが登場するコラボジェスチャーがなんと入手できますということになっております。今回のコラボが決まった時から結構チームもね、ノリノリでいろいろやってくれて、いろいろな今回こだわりがあるんですけど、ちょっといくつか紹介してもらいますね。
ギターはそのまままず 3D スキャンを、自社で撮れるのがあるので、そのままの形がゲームに出せるようにして、使用感とかそういうのもちょっとデザイナーのこだわりの部分で足してあげたりとかして、実際のこうちょっと
And it was always not a good idea. Just saying. I mean, it's layered equipment basically only came in really with Worlds, so yeah. The thing is, before that you did want to show off that you built Atalka and such. So, yeah. It's a matter of principle, and I know that people don't understand it to a degree. But yeah, the thing is that I think it devalues what you can gain in the game. But also, like, it does that. It devalues it. Yeah, Fender copy. This is a weird crossover. Yeah, Sophie. I'm just like, why a guitar? Like,
it also distracts from immersion.
yeah, it does distract. It's like, if you want to make a game coherent in a coherent world, you do not add stuff like, oh, but you can just look different now. Like, no, you commit to the fact that you have just stuff there, you know?
In-game
There will be a
material
range of
fidelity.
DLC with this title update as well. There will be 4 kinds of dance gestures as free DLC. And a cosmetic DLC Pack 2 as paid DLC.
Hey, buy more shit to break in-game immersion.
DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
The movie isn't bad, right? God, why is the stream so shit, Capcom?
Oh, the game lags.
Yeah. it's not the stream, the game. The end falls apart, but the beginning is really good in my opinion, yeah?
There will also be other DLC not included in packs. In the summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate.
Did they change the whole ass statue?
Events, the decorations and meals at the Grand Hub will change. And by playing during the event, you will be able to get limited time only
this is not
equipment.
a place, this is a theme park.
Pop-up camp decorations and more.
It really just keeps, like, here's the thing, dressing up for festivals, I get that, but then visually dress shit up. Don't just change a whole statue. What the fuck is wrong?
This is just a holy place, remember?
Yeah, it's a holy place. We're just changing it up for a small event. Who cares about consistency? Oh. So end of July. We have to wait until the end of a whole month until Ufduna. Monday will be just killing 2 monsters, I guess. It's holy, so we're gonna fill it with different seasons. God, not the holy joke! No, so yeah, I guess on Monday we will eat 2 monsters.
タイトルアップデート第2弾では、ハンマーの調整として新しく、ハンマー総裁成功した後に追撃するモーションというのを追加しています、その他もですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを、各種進めておりますので、詳細はディレクターレターやパッチノートの方をご確認いただければと思います。
番組をご覧いただきありがとうございました。
It's nothing. I mean, you know what the weirdest part about this is? They put definitely work into making content that is not going to provide anything. And late September additional monster, great.
本日はこれにて以上となります。最後は、いつもの掛け声で、笑おうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。はい。いきますよ。せーの。一狩り行こうぜ。
That does it for today's presentation. Thank you for watching.
What?
It's over now, right?
It's over, yeah. Let's go back to the Rokkenjima parlor. What the fuck?
I have something to add though.
Oh yeah, what do you have to add? Let's go. Give us your best shot.
So, with the whole layered armor and people wanting to look good, do any of you know where that originally came from? This is...
You know what? Let me just add you really quickly to the parlor.
Yes. I'm a bit better now. This is a phenomenon of...
Wait a second. Why did... I don't have you in here.
You have me in here.
I don't have you... I don't have the picture of you here. Oh, I need to add that.
Isn't it there?
No. That's just from...
From Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. Well...
There you go.
The whole thing... I wonder how it got to the point. Because... in gaming specifically, like trying to make your equipment look good was a thing that was an endgame pastime of MMO players.
Yeah. And basically...
And it was never intended for like actual gameplay. It was literally people trying to mix and match obscure or niche armor sets and parts that some people never even heard of to make like how's it called, a fashion show basically.
Yeah, that was a thing in the old ones, but the thing also was, again, as I said, in old MMOs, the point was that you couldn't hide the armor that you're using, because that made it actually worthwhile to go for the really, really endgame armor. Because when you do that, people actually see, oh wow, you put in the effort to have the armor. And that's the thing. I will keep saying that. MMORPGs started to decline the moment the CEOs of the companies realized they can just sell the good-looking armor to everyone who doesn't want to put in the effort. And at that point, something was lost. And I mean, you say human nature, Claire, but this is trained. Like, this was naturalized. This wasn't normal, and people were against it. But again, this was just seen as, it's an accessibility feature, it is just something normal, people shouldn't have anything against that. And in the end, look at it. Now we're getting, like, a lot of skins that don't even fit Monster anymore, just sold, that have no value in the game, other than, that some people can say, oh, but I look better than you because I paid money. And it's like, yeah, it's a crap world. Again, if endgame armor sets look shit, well, that's on the developers. It's not like, oh, you can just wear whatever you want and don't care about stats. That's bullshit. Show what people have, because that makes things consistent. That's a very different vibe you will have in the end, because the thing is, the moment things matter, stat-wise and visually, it changes fundamentally how people engage with that. And I know a lot of people don't know that anymore. They probably can't even imagine that this is a thing, but it is. /was. And I will say, everything that is just visually and sold visually is missed content in the game. Is stuff that could have been gameplay rewards. And that's a fact. So yeah, that's why I say it's not a good system. But yeah, overall, yeah, title update 2, it really gave us nothing. I mean, it gave us more than expected of nothing, but it's nothing. Like, yeah, like, let's just open this one up again. I'm just gonna I'm not showing it yet. Ah, damn. Anyway, oh well. Anyway, the thing is, what I want to say is, yeah, if anyone's like, oh, but they have 2 new monsters. Yeah, but again, as I said, they have alpha and beta armor sets. They are hunting rank in the 30s. So, like, that's not endgame. That's not gonna have, like, maybe they have good, here's the thing. Maybe Lagi and Zerelios have good armor, armor set bonuses. Maybe they have some good base perks on them. But the thing is, they are not going to matter a lot, because either
for speedrunners,
maybe for speedrunners, yeah,
like the Orogaron one, for example.
Yeah, but the thing is just the thing is just like, you're gonna have just so much less armor. Yeah, their armor rating will just be in the gutter. So, like, why? And the weapons, like, again, maybe they're proving me wrong. Maybe they actually added an endgame version of the weapon. Maybe that would be great, and we had at least like 2 new weapons to try out. And at that point, I say if they didn't fuck it up again, it's gonna be Zeregios weapons because they're usually crit based, and crit is like the best set you're going for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Zeregios always had attack up and crit stuff.
You don't go much of crit right now.
Wasn't
Crit is good.
I thought you got crit in armor stuff and such, because that's one of the few damage increases you had from armor.
Yes, but crit is not the most important stat right now. It will be with the expansion.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, it's just a very important one right now if you want to make damage builds. And yeah. It's just like, yeah. Why? It's so weird. There are 2 new monsters and they're not gonna be relevant for anyone waiting for new content. But then we have to wait a whole other month to have the event quest for Arch-Tempered Ufduna. One of the worst fights in the game. To actually have an armor set where we could be like, okay, baby, this is worthwhile to build into new sets, so who knows? I'm amazed. It's like, there isn't even like stuff now as like, oh, you know, in the first one they actually patched, you know, in the whole guild, basically the guild hall, the gathering hub. That was at least in the first update, you know, it was wait, it wasn't cut. It was, you know, unfinished content, so they patched, you know, missing stuff in, at least. But it was a little bit more than, oh yeah, you get 2 monsters that have barely any input on anything, and okay, you know what? I take it back. The first update, at the very least, even though it was just patching in missing content, gave us Zoshia. And Zoshia made the best armor sets right now. So, I guess we have that. Yeah, I'm just like not surprised. I don't think the rating for Monster Hunter Wilds on Steam will change a lot. And let me just also be clear, I do not think like right now, let's just go onto the Steam store page. Overwhelmingly negative, all reviews mixed. That's where we are right now. Like, people are pissed. And apparently for some people, the last updates fucked it up so bad that the game they played with problems just doesn't start anymore. So maybe that gets better, but I really doubt it's gonna recover a lot, because I feel like when they are, you know, when they fix some stuff, people will probably just also go back and it's like, yeah. Oh, there's lots to say now. Anyway, I think we can wrap this one up here. So, you joined us for the last bit. You will be back tomorrow. We're gonna play Victoria 3. I'm gonna do a little bit more Francing, and I finally have an idea how to fix my economy. So yeah, hope you had fun. No Neo tomorrow, just saying. Again, I will farm the centipede maybe, if that's okay. If that's okay with everyone, I would farm the centipede off screen just so we don't, you know, you don't have to watch me do the mission like 3 more times. It's not relevant anyway. Yeah, we love fixing the economy, line go up. And then we go communism and everyone is gonna be rich. That's the end game. Yeah. And then hopefully Neo on Saturday again, depending on how hammered I am, but we'll see. So yeah. Everyone have a good evening and sleep well, and hopefully, yeah. See you all tomorrow for Neo. No, see you tomorrow for Vicky 3. I'm done. Have a good night. Yeah, thank you. And oh, by the way, enjoy the reading. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.